AirAsia's ASEAN Basketball League. Tonight, the high-tech Bangkok City will be hosting the Saigon Heat for their second matchup of the season. My name is Peter Paiswan. I'll be your host tonight, and it's for sure to be an exciting game. This time around, Saigon Heat has made some changes. They got a new import, and they got some more big men. They're gonna defend high-tech very well. Right now, we got an interview coming up before the game with our beautiful reporter, Victoria. Please take it over, Victoria.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good evening everyone and welcome to ABL 2014 with me Victoria Dinamusi. Here with me is the Coach Raha Motel from High Tech Bangkok City. Hi Coach. สวัสดีค่ะ How are you today?
Good. Yeah.
Good. Okay. After your two of rest, how about your team right now?
Well, we try to rehabilitate all the pre-existing injuries that happened because of our continuous game from the TBL Sunday then Monday. So we have called some specialists for to do some therapies for our players. Yeah.
Okay. Last time Crystal will play very little. How is Crystal today? He is better.
Well, as of yesterday, the physician said that he's ready to go 100% today. So we're expecting his game. But we also prepared our locals in case that, of course, Chris still fade away for a few minutes and he needs some rest. So we're ready for to step up our locals.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach. And next is Coach Jason from Saigon Kid. Hi, Coach. สวัสดีค่ะ
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great. The ABL has so many great and colorful cities in Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, but yeah, it's good to be back in Bangkok.
Yeah, good to hear that. So, okay. How is your adjustment for your team from the previous game?
Well, we've had a tough go of it. This will be our 6th road game in 7 games. And so the schedule hasn't exactly been the kindest to us, but we've responded. We've played pretty well. We're happy to be where we're at. We've had a couple close games that we probably could have won that we let slip away a little bit. But we know tonight will be a big challenge for us against Bangkok.
Okay. Last time on the last match, you rely on your import players so much. Will it be the same tonight?
We're building our local players as time goes along. We had a really nice outing last week from Mun Tran, one of our locals, when Froy got in a little foul trouble. So our locals are getting better and better, but we've got to have our imports play well, our ASEANs play well, and for it to be a good game tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Coach, and have a good luck.
Thanks.
Okay. Here, back to you, Pete.
All right, thank you, Victoria. And tonight, as I said, they have a new import. Saigon Heat has Dustin Scott, another big man to add in addition with Justin Williams. And I have not yet seen him play yet, but I'm sure there will be a decent help for the inside to go against Steve and Chris Charles in the high-tech Bangkok City. Check out the Thai fans here as they come loyally every night to support their hometown city. Please stand by for the lineup. Here we go. Saigon players coming out. A new upcoming local squad here. Coach Jason training them very well. I see them doing a lot of pre-game warm-ups and tactical defensive drills right before the game. They are very serious about their basketball program. Here comes the replacement world import, Dustin Scott. And a familiar face, ex-players from the Beermen and the Slammers as well. Leo Avenido and the Magician, Florian Bagion. ASEAN import David Arnold, very good player. High skill level, good shooting, all around great player. And there you see the big man, champion of last season, Justin Williams. And here comes players for High-Tech Bangkok City. Young players for High-Tech Bangkok City, but a lot of experience already. Wuttipong Dasom, a star for the High-Tech Basketball Club, and number 4 Montien, sharpshooter, wing player. Piyapong Pairu, Subdev Koga, Gowler Lakun. New player for High-Tech Basketball Club as well, Nakon Jaisanuk, another wing shooter for them. Here's the backbone of High-Tech, Chanachon Glahan, number 91. And their ASEAN point guard, Jared Kanyana from the Philippines. And the familiar face from last season, former world import MVP, Christian Charles. And the big man, Steve Thomas. Another upcoming young player for High-Tech Bangkok City, Bandit, number 12. Also a shooter as well. Coach Jason Rabadou for Saigon Heat. And Coach Ruiz for High-Tech Bangkok City. Two very technical, very good coaches. Tip off in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like High-Tech Bangkok City has some gifts for their fans, as Michael Earl, my partner, just showed up here. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good, Pete. Had a little bit of traffic there, but everything's good to go from my end.
All right. Couple adjustments here, Mike. All right, starting lineup for High-Tech Bangkok City. At the 1 position, Jared Kanyana. And knock-on Jason Nook, shooting guard. Wuttipong Dasom at the 3. Chris Charles, power forward, and Stephen Thomas at the center position.
Starting lineup for Saigon Heat: David Harris Arnold, point guard Froylan Boyguan, Leo Avenido at forward, Dustin Scott and Justin Williams at center.
Here's our standings of the ABL this season so far. High-Tech looking to stay undefeated in this match for the second meeting of Saigon Westport Malaysia Dragons. 5 wins, 2 losses. Singapore with 6 wins, 4 losses. Saigon Heat 4-4, just about even. It's not too bad for a team like this, with relying on the imports a lot. And we got Indonesia Warriors and Laskar Drea, the last 2. Mike, how you feel about Dustin Scott? Think he'll be able to help a lot?
I think he'll be able to help. It'll be interesting to see how he matches up with the Bangkok, High-Tech Bangkok team. But Saigon, they as a team, they got off to a good start for the first 3 or 4 games of the season, and then last 3 or 4 games they've had some tough losses. I think they're going to look to maybe turn that around here tonight.
All right, we got a tip-off in just a second. Stand by, viewers. Letting everybody know where they need to go.
Okay, so we're going in there. Okay, now, if the formation is like that, okay, so try to tap this thing, okay, Derek, no, other one, okay, so however it sets up.
Coach Rabadou for Saigon, drawing up the play. He's been with Saigon for the last several seasons. Well-known coach in the ABL.
Bring this guy out, we're going to bring the third guy out, just like Coach Wolf. Now, these guys are whistle happy early on the screen. Face that, okay? You guys take your man into the screen, okay?
I wonder how this team's going to turn out, Mike. Last game, Coach Rabadou relied a lot on his imports. But before the game started here, I was watching their warm-ups and stuff. They're really committed to making the local players better. And it seems like they are getting better, actually. And I see a couple of new faces as well. Maybe they made some changes. But the starting lineup is still all imports.
Yeah, Dustin Scott had a really good start last match when they played High-Tech Bangkok City here. He hit a couple of threes. As a team, they're going to need to shoot well from the outside. As we already know, High-Tech Bangkok City has 2 dominant forces on the inside, on the defensive end, starting with Chris Charles, leading leader in blocks in the ABL at 5 per game.
All right, and High-Tech wins the tip. Here comes Charles. Back to Charles, free throw line shot. Justin Williams gets his first rebound. comes Bagyon. Ball movement, Avenito. Arnold. Bagyon again. Avenito for a three. No good. Kanyana coming down quick. Ball movement. Nasom. Avenito on him. Takes it in. Contested by Justin Williams. And he gets the board as well. Bagyon. Avenito. Oh, barely misses.
Nice pass by Bagyon, though. Nice find.
Nasom making moves. Tough shot. Justin Williams contesting everything. Williams with Charles behind him. Scott makes the three, penetrates. Almost.
Another
No
in
good.
and out shot. As you can see, good move, but just couldn't quite get it in. That's 2 missed layups for Saigon so far.
Pong for a three. Still 0-0.
Yeah, slow start to the game so far. Both teams going 0 for.
Knock on, defending Arnold. Avenito. Bagyon, pick and roll. Shot. Off the back of the iron. Here comes Kanyana. Pick by Steve. Kanyana pulls it. Bagyon with the rebound, coming down. Dustin Scott, contested.
Another block by Christian Charles.
Footer by Justin Williams, no good. Both teams trying to feel themselves out. Steven Thomas takes one as well. Deep offensive rebound by Charles. And we got a first foul for Arnold. That's not a good look for Arnold. He shouldn't be doing that. They're going to need him for the whole game, and he knows it. This free throw line shot, good. Charles makes the first shot of the game as Bagyon answers right back. Good defense by Avenito creating that mess up for high-tech Bangkok City there. I think that's going to be the story of the game, Mike. Justin Williams is going to have to be very aggressive against these two guys down low. That's the only way that they're going to be able to create for the other four. Got to start from him.
I think Justin Williams did a good job of fighting for position right there. You know, he got good position. Their guard got him the ball, and he was able to draw a foul on Steven Thomas.
But they also got to knock these free ones down. It's going to come back to haunt him later. High-tech undefeated.
Not able to capitalize at the line.
almost loses the ball there. Some pesky defense for Saigon so far. Chris Charles pulls another one comfortably, does not go in. And a rushed pass.
Rabadou for Saigon wants to talk it over. I wouldn't be happy if I was him either. They've had a lot of opportunities to score and get on the board, but they're getting off to a slow start. And against this high-tech Bangkok City team, you know, they're going to need to play very well. They're not going to be able to make too many mistakes and stay in the game.
That's right. They got to keep themselves leading as much as possible, as we've seen from other previous games. High-tech somehow, some way, always remains to stay on top in the score, even if the game looks like the other team is winning. So Saigon's going to have to be very productive and execute what the coach is writing down here. Have patience as well. As you see the shot by Bogdan, a little bit of a push off there. Kanyana getting hit on his knee. But I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, Kanyana's a young guy. Should be able to bounce back.
All right, here's Kanyana. Dipong. Knock on. Pulls a three. Steve, offensive rebound, easy. Kanyana fakes. Floater. Good. Bogdan. Pick and roll. Arnold penetrates. And good. Tough move. Arnold saying it's a foul. Give me that one.
That was definitely a nice move by Arnold. He was able to get the ball over the outstretched hands of Charles that time.
Another turnover. Saigon running. Here we go. Justin Knox. Excuse me, Justin Williams.
Saigon taking advantage of that fast break opportunity. Unselfish play by Scott, passing it to his trailing big man. Stephen Thomas in the post. Oh, power move.
Gets his own rebound.
Nice move inside by Thomas. He's taking advantage of the smaller Dustin Scott. Let's see if he can convert 2 free throws. These are FIBA rules, and FIBA rules, you are allowed to tap the ball even though it's still on the cylinder.
That's right. Justin Williams taking full advantage of it, Mike. And almost a turnover. Avenida gets it back. Sloppy play here. I'd bring it back out and run a play. Arnold for a three. Right at the buzzer. There we go. 4 minutes left to go. Saigon up 9-5. And you see the replay here.
Saigon beginning to gain a little bit of momentum here. Let's see if High Tech can answer the call.
Charles, power move in. Dustin Scott Strong rebound and running. Here comes Bagyon. Straight to the hole. Charles takes it away from him.
Nice block by Christian Charles.
And here comes Charles the other end.
Kenyatta rewarding this big man. He got the block shot. He got the fast break layup.
That was an interesting series right there of moves, blocks, offense. Bagyon throws back. Avenito for a three. No good. Punts in with the rebound. Here comes Kenyatta. Pyroon for a three. Right off the bench to a three right away for Pyroon. Very confident. As Charles fights, gets his own board, gets fouled. All sorts of arms flying in there. Physical game right away. The four imports are going at it.
Yeah, absolutely inside right now. It looks like a lion's den in there. Just
big man's game tonight. Right as I said, the biggest man puts it right back up.
You know, that's just a great 1-2 punch. Christian Charles misses the hook. Stephen Thomas cleans it up.
I've not seen Scott pull a 30 yet tonight. And Avenito gives them another 3 points.
Avenito has no problem pulling the three. He is not gun shy.
Kenyatta looking for a screen, I bet. Here we go. Here comes Charles. Kenyatta, Pyroon. Is it good? Nope. Justin Williams going high for the rebound. Here comes Avenito. Arnold. Bagyon asks for horns. Goes right through. Turnover. Quite a few turnovers already for Saigon Heat. But I do like their aggressiveness coming out to fight right away. I remember last game, Mike, Bagyon told me he was going to win this game.
Bagyon setting up the play, lobs to Dustin. Dustin over Chris Charles. Nice hook.
Here comes Kenyatta looking for the shooter. Arnold on him like glue. Pyroon, Charles. Pyroon pulls another one. Does not even hit the rim. Here comes Charles Muntian. Hits the shot off quick over Justin Williams. Another tough shot.
Yeah, but that was a good no-look pass by Christian Charles. Good no-look passes. He saw his man was wide open. Muntian with the finish. Avenito for three, no good. Rebound, Pyroon.
Here comes Avenito. Straight to the hole, misses it. Oh, what a good look. Looks like Avenito may have got hit in the mouth. Slow running back as Charles puts it right up. Surprised, no foul call. Avenito goes up for that one. Good stutter. And a good dish for Jared Kenyatta.
And that concludes the first quarter. High-Tech Bangkok City up 15-14. Saigon Heat down by 1.
Like I said, Mike, no matter how it looks, High-Tech comes back quick. It's because of them two big forces inside, you know? really hard to score on them too.
Yeah. I believe you're right, Pete.
Quarter. Stephen Thomas already has 5 boards, Mike. Chris already has 3. Add to his 6 points as well, and Steve also has 3 points as well. On the other end, Justin Williams with 6 boards. And Dustin Scott to help him a little bit with 2 boards as well. Here comes Williams. Knocked down. No foul called. Harun pulls it, banks it in. Agyon drops it off. Arnold. Screen. Arnold penetration. Good move. Oh, barely comes out. Here comes Kenyatta. Harun fakes it, takes it in, pulls it. Williams with the rebound. Here comes Bagyon. Bagyon for a 3. Good swish.
Nice shot for Bagyon. Maybe he should look to be a little bit more aggressive. He's usually a pass-first point guard.
That's right, Mike. You should know very well. You play with him quite a lot. Here comes Thomas. Chris, free throw line shot again. Nothing but net. That is it's so hard to contain Christian Charles. When you give him too much space, he does that to you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He does have that mid-range jumper in his game. And he also can score on you in the inside too with a plethora of moves. Definitely a hard guard to guard defensively. As Saigon Heat has came up empty 2 times going to the basket. Chris just defensively, he's everywhere.
That rainbow shot's not going to work having Chris in there. Excuse me, rainbow pass. Chris is too quick on his feet and too tall. He's over 7 foot, possibly 7'1", 7'2". Here comes Arnold. Good strong move to give him 2 more points.
Saigon Heat, they're doing well, but it's 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. They've only made 1 substitution so far, so we'll see how long they're able to play at a high pace without being fatigued.
Knock goes in, number 27 for high-tech Bangkok City. Good layup, but could not hit the roll. Bagyon, crossover. And I believe that's a 3-second violation defensively. As Avenito checks back in. Bagyon out. Who will run the point guard position for Saigon? Charles, low post. Fade away, yes! Beautiful move there.
Yes, Chris Charles is not pulling any stops tonight. He's pulling out the whole repertoire.
Arnold to Williams!
Nice finish down the middle for Williams. 2 hands for safety.
Mana. Pesky defense on him. Drops it on the Montien, pops a 3. Offensive rebound, Kogar. Charles. Too tall, too quick.
High-tech relentless on the offensive boards. Gogar kept that alive, and Christian Charles was Johnny on the spot.
Christian Charles is like a stat machine. He gets 2 stats in 1. Good fade by Williams. Oh, could not put it back in. Here comes Pyroon to Montien. Back to Pyroon. This is stolen by Scott. Here comes Arnold.
Arnold with the finger roll. Nice defense by Scott.
Bad communication by High Tech there. Not telling them the wolf is coming. Charles. This is off the Pyroon for a 3. Williams gets another board. Williams got to be the board rebound leader right now in the game for sure.
I'm pretty positive he's the rebound leader in the ABL right now, around 17 to 18 rebounds a game.
Arnold no good on the long shot. Here comes Pyroon. Ball movement for High Tech. Low post for Steve. Excuse me, high post for Charles again. Teardrop, no good. Here comes William. Arnold. Oh, and a bad turnover for Saigon Heat.
Definitely a missed opportunity on that play. I thought he was going to have Williams. It looked like he had Williams wide open to his right.
That's right. And another timeout for Coach Rabidou. Coach Rabidou not happy with that one.
Christian Charles with the block. Arnold attacking the seam. Chris Charles with a nice fadeaway. Justin Williams, 2 hands for safety.
Suk Dave there kind of got blocked by the rim there.
Yeah.
He was a little bit too far under the hoop. Didn't know where he was.
Don't worry about the offense.
Man, this is the same situation we saw last time High-Tech Bangkok City played against Saigon. Saigon, they were in the game for most of the game, you know, but as we're seeing, their imports seem to be playing most of the game. I've only seen maybe 1 substitution, 2 substitutions so far. You know, so it's the same old story. Saigon not being very deep, their bench not being deep, while you see at least 9 or 10 players from High Tech. So we'll see how this goes once we get into the second half.
Steve Thomas punching the ball so hard, I can hear it from here. He's so strong. As Justin Williams blocks Kogar. Comes Avenito. The spin move. Scott fade away, no good. Nasso with the rebound. Comes Mana. First personal foul. Number 15, Lay.
And Saigon, they have gone back to their 5 import lineup.
comes Dasom. And Gogar tips it back in for him. Good cleanup move. Sukhdev Gogar. I like Sukhdev Gogar. You know, he does a lot of dirty work for the team.
Yeah, he's definitely the garbage man of the team. You know, he's always attacking the offensive rebound. He can knock over the wide open mid-range. And he's also been with High Tech for several years now, so he's a player that's been around for a while now, and he's starting to become more savvy and more veteran.
As Williams misses another one, see Gogar in there, defending real hard. But Justin
travel.
Williams is...
Good defense by Sukhdev.
Right on cue. Dasom. Throws a long one for Mana. Takes a baseline shot, no good. Here comes Saigon Heat. High Tech not letting Saigon run that easy. Minutes left in the first half. Still very close game. High Tech up 3, 25-22 as Bagyon makes a move. And he is fouled by Kenyatta.
Bagyon with a nice execution of the crossover dribble. We'll see that again.
Boom.
Nice veteran move.
Bagyon, a veteran point guard from the Philippines, former PBA player, full of experience, and been in the ABL for quite some time. Well known in very many countries. He's played for Philippines, played for Thailand, now with Saigon. Earns a good living in the ABL. Comes Lahan to Bandit. Error balls and Kenyatta gets the steal. Dasom for a 3. Yes.
Nice straightaway 3 by Dasom, getting himself on the board.
Dasom this season actually is showing a lot of improvement. I have once said it, he will be one of the best local players in the ABL when I signed him to the Slammers 1 season ago, last season. When he made his debut in the ABL, I had the pleasure to be his general manager at the time. And he has made drastic improvements from last year to this year.
You're absolutely right, Pete. He definitely does have the potential. If he works hard, he can become one of the premier players in this league.
He definitely has the athleticism and the height, along with the IQ.
We got a loose ball foul here on High Tech.
Second personal foul here for Derek Kenyatta.
And the game is high-tech Bangkok City is only up 2 points, so the game's been pretty even so far. Still any man's game.
Kenyatta and Bagyon going at it right away. And we got a miss, 2 misses, and Kenyatta is running to Bandit. Oh, barely misses it.
Missed opportunity there, Pete.
Good pass, but Bagyon and that's blocked by Thomas. Doing what Charles does. Steve Thomas letting Chris know I got you when you're out. Another air ball for High Tech. Here comes Scott. Bagyon de Abanido. Bagyon. Corner 3 for Saigon. Nope. Scott. Yes. And a timeout for Coach Ruiz by High Tech Bangkok City. 10 seconds left in the half. It is tied at 28 apiece. Intense game so far. Saigon doing all they can to stay with the undefeated. As you see the big block by Thomas there.
Yeah, he actually got off the ground a little bit. Excuse me.
Like we said, in other games, as you check in with the bench High Tech here. Steve Thomas does have a lot in his arsenal, but it's just up to him if he wants to use it or not.
Yeah, he's definitely a veteran player. He plays with what he needs to play with, whatever the game, however the game is going. That's what he gives to the game. If he needs an outside jumper, he gives you an outside jumper. If he needs you points inside, he gives you points inside. He's a good passer, good rebounder, great rebounder. You know, kind of like Burger King, have it your way.
And a great teammate as well. You got a picture here of Doron Johnson, former UNLV player, former San Miguel Beerman player as well, here in Thailand. I'm on a vacation right now, just finished the Thai Basketball League. Here comes Kandada and Bagyon again. We're going to see a lot of these two against each other tonight. Either one wants to lose. Kanyana moving shot.
That was a sweet shot by Kenyatta. Very sweet. He's on the move off the dribble. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
A dagger to end the half. At the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen, High Tech Bangkok City is up 30-28. Our reporter Victoria is standing by, and they will be
Thank you, Pete. Here with me again with Coach Jason from Saigon Heat. Hi, Coach.
Hey,
How are you?
it's hard work out there, this coaching stuff. I want your job.
It looks so hard. Okay. Okay, I have a question to ask you. From the first half game, you play very well. Yeah. Is everything going on as you planned?
It's going okay. I mean, we probably missed 10 to 11 layups that we could have made. But guys are playing really hard defensively, and we're doing a good job. We've got to get them off the offensive glass. Steve and Christian have got some easy baskets on some putbacks. But hey, this is where it should be. I think this is two of the better teams in the league. It's a one-point game, and I think whoever can get the most stops take care of the ball in the second half, we'll come out on top.
What is your special strategy to get back to win in this game tonight?
No special strategies. We just have got to continue to get stops on defense, really keep moving the ball offensively from side to side, and we'll be good. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Back to you, Pete.
Victoria, and there you have it. An interview from Coach Rabidou there as he speaks the truth. Whoever can control the boards and play with less turnovers will come out on top as we go to halftime. We will see you back in just a moment.
Okay? Pass the ball to Ruben. Okay, pump out. Chris. Okay? Okay, high low, okay? Pass the ball here. Let it go here, okay? Screen. Screen. Steve, screen. Screen, okay? Ruben. Get on the side and go to your right shoulder, okay? Fellas, hey, it's there for the taking, okay? You gotta play better. Go get it. 1, 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back here tonight in Bangkok, Thailand. You are watching the 2014 AirAsia's ASEAN Basketball League. It is a close game right now. High-Tech Bangkok City up 30-28. Saigon chasing, trying to beat the undefeated.
And also trying to get one game above 500. I believe they're tied at 4-4 in the standings, wins and losses, as the second half is underway.
And Coach Ruiz goes with the two bigs right away. No mercy. And the trap in the corner. Chris forced to take a long shot. Could not hit the rim. Here comes Arnold, working with Scott in the post. Could not get it. Charles with a strong rebound. Here comes Kenyatta. Knock on, fakes the three. In the high post with Charles. Soam takes it right in, and Williams could not get it. Good try though. Here comes Bagyon, running through a series of screens. Scott for a three. Knock on with the rebound. Here comes Kenyatta again. Turnover for High Tech. Here comes Williams. Avenito, Bagyon. Bagyon for a three. Oh, and it bounces in. True magician he is. Lives up to his nickname. A lot of lead changes. This is the quarter to determine domination. As Bagyon picks up a quick one.
A little bit of a hip check, as you can see on the instant replay.
Woodipong wide open, fakes it. Oh, but does not go up. Tries to be unselfish, but unfortunately caused the turnover. Here comes Saigon. Arnold for a three. And one, yes!
Nice shot by Arnold.
Check out the replay here.
And a chance for a 4-point play. Let's see if we can convert. No good. Rebound, Christian Charles.
And celebrate early. Charles with a spin. A move. No good. Here comes Arnold. Crossover. Drops it off, but Williams couldn't get a hold of it. Here comes Kenyatta running. Corner three for knock on. Yes! Ball movement. Solo action by Arnold. Bagyon. Does not take the screen, but takes the three. No good. See the dive on Arnold just now, Mike.
Christian
Charles, left hand.
Nice take.
So coordinated. Good pass, Bagyon to Arnold. Another lead change. Check out the replay here. Right as Nagon turns his head, Arnold making a slick move to the rim. Ooh!
Nice
Charles.
right hand put back. Oh, Chris Charles with the putback slam. He knows he just had a good dunk.
Looks like Justin Williams may have got hit in the head a little bit. A little bit by Chris Charles' elbow.
Chris Charles finishes with a dunk and gets the elbow on Justin Williams. Justin Williams is gonna have to take a moment to get cleaned up a bit.
All right, just a little bit under 6 minutes. It is still a very close game. I take it now up 1 point, 37 to 36. Here comes Avenito. Gets through the first wall and gets the roll.
Nice take by Avenito right there, not settling for the jumper.
What a soldier he is, Avenito. Fearless. Dasso in the corner, gives it up to Charles. Kenyatta. Back to knock on for a three. Kenyatta for a three now. 2 missed three-point shots by High Tech.
Saigon was able to be fortunate to get away with the ball there. They're very undersized without Justin Williams in the game. Their leading rebounder.
Arnold gives it to Avenito. Gets those screens. And we got an offensive foul by Arnold. Another timeout here. Check out the replay as Knock On sets his feet and takes the contact.
Back man. Now listen. Everything that we're running, when we go side to side with ball movement, we're getting baskets. Don't fall in love with horns.
Halfway through the third quarter, and Saigon Heat is up 1 point on High Tech. Still a close game, even game so far.
Anybody's game. It's all about who can hold on, who wants it more. And of course, you know, High Tech doesn't want to get their first loss, especially in their hometown here. But we will see if, as you see, Wutipong Dasom there making a move on Williams. And the magic bounce from Bagyon. Here's that 4-point play.
Actually, 3-point play. He didn't finish his free throw. Knock On with the baseline 3. And Chris Charles with a nice lefty hook. Still a lot of game to play, Pete. Anybody's game.
There we go. Dasso gives it up to Charles. To Steve inside. Fumble. Luckily, High Tech gets it back. Kanyana. Dasso for a three. Almost, but no good. Scott fakes the three. And throws it away.
He was open enough. Maybe he should have took the 3.
I think so. As Wutipong Dasom checks out. Wutipong Pyroon checks in. Curl from Montien. And a steal for Bagyon. Cross left, cross right. Throws it back out to Avenito. Avenito going to the post right away. Yes! Veteran move. Posted up all the way from the 3-point line.
Yeah, Avenito not settling for no long shots right now. He's taking it all the way to the rack.
Yada, Thomas, he's too deep, he's too low. Blocked by Williams.
Very nice help defense by Justin Williams. Scott is a little bit undersized, guarding Steven in the post.
Won-Tien for 3. Almost offensive rebound by Young with the rebound there. Avenida up top. Arnold, Won-Tien on him, stuck on the screen. Bagyon pops one. No good. Pyroon with the defensive board. Here comes the high tech. Tough pass. Turnover. Oh. Bagyon could not get the layup. Saigon looking to slow down. Looking slow already, excuse me. Caused from a lot of minutes being played by all 5 players. And could not hold on to the ball again.
That's a tough spot to pass it to your running big man right there. Tough pass in traffic, wasn't able to handle it.
That's why we got that practice drill called a 3-man weave. It's to spread the floor left and right, and they did not do that accordingly. Ball movement. Chris Charles being ganged up there. Could have been a missed call or a bad call.
Definitely a 50-50 call.
Yeah.
That might have been an MVP call.
Definitely. I could see the frustration on Saigon's face on that one. As Pyro airballs another 3. Pick up Davenito. Gives it up to Scott. Could not get the first one. Davenito gets the offensive rebound. Could have gone right back to the post. And Byron and Bagyon.
A little bit of extracurricular activity.
Aggressive out there. He knows his minutes are limited, so he wants nothing but defense. And it gets a little bit of work.
Almost works, but Williams, Johnny on the spot right there.
Cleans it up, Mike. Cleans it up for him. Here comes Cañada. Charles holding on to it. Looking to push Scott down as Cañada fakes him 3. Gives it to Pyroon. Gives it to Won-Tien. Yes! Great ball movement by High Tech. But still down 2. 40 seconds left in the third. High Tech down 2. 40-42. Arnold, penetration. Williams.
Nice hustle by Williams. Looked like he could have earned himself a foul, but the refs did not think so.
Being a ref is not easy. There's a lot of arms flying around. It's hard to see what's happening. We're watching right in front of us here. We're still having a hard time seeing ourselves. right, still Heat ball. Pick and roll, and a pop shot. Thomas easy with the board. Kanyata to Pyru, back to Kanyata. High shot. A lot of art. No good. Here comes Williams. Could not get the shot on time. But Saigon is still up by 2 points at the end of the third. The score is still 42-40. You are watching the 2014 AirAsia's ASEAN Basketball League. We will begin fourth quarter in just a second.
Yeah, so it's a close game so far. Close game so far, Pete. Saigon up by 2. High Tech not normally in this position. Usually in the fourth quarter, they're usually leading. But we'll take a break.
Back here in Bangkok, Thailand, ladies and gentlemen. High-Tech Bangkok City may be suffering their first loss tonight. We don't know yet, but we will see. Saigon is coming out strong. Justin Williams got 14 boards and 6 points as well, while Christian Charles got 7 boards with 16 points. Kind of like the opposite of what Justin Williams is doing. Here goes the beginning of fourth quarter. The score is 42-40, Saigon Heat. Here we go. David Arnold with the ball. And could not give the ball to Scott in the high post. Christian Charles with them long go-gadget arms. Go, Abedito. Blocked by Chris. Here comes Kanyata running. Byron for a 3. Yes! Down 1 now. Myru with the board. Here comes Kanyata running. Stolen by Avenito. Here comes Dustin Scott. Arnold for a 3. Yes, swish.
Man, Viet Arnold, he's such a good pickup for Saigon as a heritage player. He plays more like a world import.
He is pretty much like a world import. He is American, so. But a very good, like you said, a very good pickup as a heritage player. He's actually a local player. High layup from Derek Kanyata right over Justin Williams' hands, fingertips, I should say. David Arnold back. Does not take the three. Almost loses the ball there as Avenito passes. And High Tech kicks it out of bounds. Amazing shot from David Arnold. Fakes.
Almost stepped out of bounds.
Fakes and double pumps and swishes it in like no thing. Here's Charles. Good moves. Arnold gets the steal. Here comes Dustin Williams. A little bit of fumble. Should have been a lob from Bagyan there. And a block on the other end as well. And a foul. I believe it's side ball. Saigon making a little bit of errors here and there, and will it come back to haunt them at the end of this game here? But right now, they are up 3 still. 7 minutes to go. Arnold. Another good 2 points for Arnold here.
He's going on an 8-0 run just by himself for his team.
That's right, Mike, making a difference right now, making the difference. Arnold's starting to heat up. We're going to slow him down. Here comes Dasom. Bandit moving 2. Williams with the board. Here comes Avenito. Good move, but Stott misses it. Oh, we've seen a lot of that tonight. Dasom penetrates. Going to the free throw line right away. Good move by Wuttipong Dasom, number 6 for High Tech Bangkok City. That's what you call a veteran move right there, Mike. He's knowing when to go and when not to go, you see. He sees the defense isn't set. He's like, let me stand at the free throw line for 2 real quick.
Timeout on the floor. Saigon Heat leading High Tech 50-45. 6:26 left in the 4th quarter. Saigon trying to give High Tech their first loss of the season and get 1 game above 500.
Yeah. No, the ball's wet. That's why. They can, I'm sure. Coach
get your water, get your towel.
Has an emergency plan. But let's see what High Tech will come out here and timeout. See what they do.
We're good, baby. Next play. Take a sit right here.
Okay.
Rebound those missed free.
Saigon definitely looks like they've improved from last time they've been here in Bangkok.
Okay, we don't want any whip outs.
Right away.
This job, come back, see your man, job, see your man.
Now what I just said.
Coach Rabideau, a lot of credit to him.
Okay.
Giving a lot of motivation. Players. A lot of credit to the coaching staff of Coach Rabideau as well.
Stand up to the post or to game. Okay? No need to rush yourself. No need to rush yourself. Okay?
Over here.
Push. Come on. It's time. Come on. We need to rush. Stop. Come on, it's time, fella.
First free throw, good.
Much needed free throw, much needed points right here.
his nickname Ruben. We've been calling him Wutipong the whole time, but he is known as Ruben Da Som here in Bangkok, Thailand. Very popular basketball player. He's still very young as well. I think he's about 23, 24 years old. Lot of improvement he's done this past year, and as he misses the second free throw, Steve cleans it up, almost, but doesn't.
I'm pretty sure Steven wants that one back, missing that bunny.
4-point game, guys. Don't blink. Something crazy is about to happen. I know it. Here comes Arnold. Gives it to Scott for a three. Is it his first one tonight? Nope. Here comes Kenyatta and Charles. Bandit. Kenyatta. 2 points, yes. If I was Coach Roberty on that one, I would be very angry. No defense whatsoever there. You will not beat high tech playing defense like that.
The arena has come alive, shouting defense. Their team, home team, down 2 points. Avenida for 2, and they call it travel. We're going the other way.
Let's see the replay here. That could have been a bad call.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing both his feet leave. I think he had 1 foot on the floor. Oh, travel.
Good call. Like I said, being a ref is not easy. I'm sitting there right in front of him, and it looks like he didn't travel, but he did. So credit to the refs. Bandit for a 3. Yes! High Tech up 1 now. Anybody's game, like I said. Saigon cannot blink. They cannot fall asleep, especially on defense. High Tech has shooters. And Baguio tries to answer. Naso gets the rebound and running. Here comes Kenyatta. Gives it to Thomas. Wutipong. Chris Charles slows it down. Bandit makes a move and gives it right to Scott. And a foul. Saigon bench asking for a intentional foul.
Small foul in the open court by Kenyatta.
With Charles on him, his former teammate. Scott, good move from his left side. Puts the Saigon Heat up 1 again. Incredible, tremendous amounts of lead changes tonight.
Coming up on 4 minutes to go. Chris and Charles down the middle.
Almost a traveling there. Nasom blocked by Avenito. Here comes Baguion. Arnold, penetration. Almost got it. And a loose ball foul over the back on Justin Williams. Such a physical game here, as you can see.
Yeah, that was a good take by Arnold. He just couldn't quite get it.
Hard to get one over Chris Charles. You know, he's so tall and so fast. You think you get there before him, but he moves his feet. Wutipong for a 3. Yes! High Tech up 2 now.
The gym has come alive.
Still in anybody's reach. Avenito answers, yes!
We got an old-fashioned shootout.
Benito's smiling, say, I got some too. Mayada. Goes baseline, floater, nope. Williams with the strong rebound over Charles. Arnold. Back to Bagyon, slows it down. Not so in his face. Scott fakes a three, takes it in. Misses an easy one again. And the Heat got lucky there. The ref say stay here.
I don't know how many times Dustin Scott has made a good move and then come up short at the rim. I know he wants to have that one back.
And Coach Rabadou says timeout.
Timeout indeed. Saigon clinging on to their 1-point lead.
What a game it has turned out to be. I knew it was going to be like this, Mike, you know. They were trying to feel themselves out for the longest time, but no one has been able to make the push forward. Saigon has been up by how much, like 6 points? But
yeah, the lead can have been no more than 6 or 7 points either way. It's been a close game the whole night, Pete.
But those little errors, like I said earlier, you know, defensive errors, not coming out of the screens, not showing, has given High Tech much easier shots, like this one right here, right as I say it. And there you go, surrounded by shooters. This has probably been the best High Tech shooting team that I've seen yet. They have all their guards there in the bench now can shoot, so at least you got that surrounded by Steve and Chris in the middle.
You're absolutely right. They definitely do have a good combination. They're very strong and big inside, and then they're surrounded by shooters, which is a very good combination.
And Utipong Dasom also is well improving his shooting. All right, 2 minutes left in the game. 1-point lead for Saigon. If you are watching this, do not change the channel. Do not blink. As the ref says foul, stay right here. Get 2 shots for Dustin Scott.
Yeah, well, that time Dustin Scott did a really good job of using the pump fake to get Christian Charles in the air, draw the foul, as you'll see here on the replay.
And Dustin Scott holding his groin a little bit, might have got hit or kneed a little bit. Capitalizes on the first. These free throws are very important here. Gets both. Timeout, Coach Ruiz from High Tech Bangkok City.
Yeah, Pete.
Coach Rabadou not happy about something there.
2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Saigon Heat up 3 points, 57-54 over High Tech Bangkok City. I'm looking for High Tech to come out and make a couple of plays as they've been doing. As the season's been going so far, they've come out and they've done what they need to do to get the win at the end of the game. So it'll be up to the Saigon Heat to hold them off and to fight for this win. As much as the win they need, they're at 4th in the league. This win could help them maybe get back into the standings and maybe fight for 3rd place.
Most definitely, Mike. Well said, well spoken. As you see Coach Rabadou here in the huddle.
One of you two that cleans it up. Don't wait on the outlets for them.
I'm wondering what Coach Rabadou was furious about just now. He clapped real hard at the scores table. But that shows the seriousness of their coach, and I do like that. Motivating coach is a good coach. Here comes Bandit. Bandit for a 2. Off the front of the iron. Here comes Saigon. Avenito. Arnold. Arnold double crossover. Falls down. Justin Williams. Bagyon for a 3. Luckily, we get the offensive rebound. 1.5 minutes left in the game. Saigon up 3. Is this the first upset for High Tech? There you go, Bagyon making moves. Gives it to Dustin Scott. Gives it up to Avenito for a 3. And a foul called. Personal foul for Justin Williams. Knocking Stephen Thomas down. You gotta be a big, strong guy to do that. Check out this replay here. Just a little bit off on the 3. And he pushes Steve down. But
that looked like it could have went either way, Pete.
exactly.
I think that was High Tech getting a little bit of home cooking there. Timeout on the floor. Coaches want to talk it over.
Okay? So, you go in there. You go sit there.
3-point game.
Okay?
57-54. Saigon Heat leading in Bangkok.
Get it. Okay? So, up out here. Okay.
Saigon definitely looking to get their win over High Tech here.
Look at the focus on Steve's face.
So, pass the ball to piece, isolation one side. Okay? Let's get make it 2 points.
They do not want to pick up their first loss of the season here.
Okay? So,
Definitely not.
I want you to go right there. Give it. To Prince. To Steve.
Okay.
Okay, that's the option. Thing. No pace. Stay connected. Don't leave them. Okay?
Coach Robert is saying body on body. Do not leave your opponents.
Let's go! Let's go!
Tonight, Saigon Heat has been fortunate enough to get a lot of rebounds. Justin Williams working real hard. At the end of the third, he's already had 14 rebounds at the end of the third. So he must have like 20-point rebound night. 20 rebound night, not points. A good swat away by Arnold there to not give Chris Charles an easy 2 under the rim.
Yeah, Saigon Heat with the good swarming team defense right there. They're clinging on to their 3-point lead.
Here comes Steve in the post. Gives it to Kanyana. Ruben. Utipong. Floater for Kanyana. And the refs stay here. Very physical game down there. And, looks like we got another personal foul here by Dustin Scott. Only his first personal. But Saigon Heat does have 14 fouls now. Not sure what happened there, but a little bit with contact. Bagyome got hit in the face. And it was actually a foul. And they're over the bonus. They're in the bonus. Not a good look for Saigon right now. But We only have 1 minute to go, so let's see if Kenyatta can capitalize on this free throw here coming up to cut the lead to 1. Agyon. Let's see if the Heat can hold on. 1 point game. 2 possessions left. Arnold. Agyon. Tough shot. Jump ball there. And Coach Ruiz says, give me 1 more timeout here, as he will draw a play to win this game. Can they do it? Bagyon should have took the shot there, huh, Mike? Wide open.
Decided to go in, take it amongst the trees, came up empty.
He should know better. That's his former teammate, Christian Charles there. You are not going to get an easy one.
Watch out the pick and roll. What we doing pick and roll?
7'1".
Just jab, okay?
How much?
No.
Absolutely right, Pete.
Steve, go ahead, okay? If deny, okay? Pretend to go out. Steve, get the ball.
When I stand next to Chris and I talk to him, my neck hurts. I'm looking straight up.
Get it, okay? Keep the ball, okay?
These two guys here, Chris and Steve, you know, great people off the court. A lot of respect to them.
I don't know what's going to happen right here, Pete, but I'm going to make a prediction here. I'm going to predict a shot goes up, and somehow Steve and Chris are going to get the offensive rebound and put it back and give High Tech a 1-point lead. That's my prediction for this next coming up play.
If you asked me to predict, I would predict the same thing. Because, you know, like we said earlier, as you see here, the players who are coming in, Dasom can shoot. Montien is a straight shooter. Jared Kanyana, facilitator, and Charles and Thomas. So I'm sure they're going to look to go in the post first, but might end up having to shoot, of course. Here comes Kanyata. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. Kanyata for a 3. Yes! And the crowd goes wild. Do we have ourselves a hero in Thailand tonight? The Saigon bench is stunned, but the game is not over. Still plenty of time.
Kanyana puring a 3 from the top of the key.
Will they go for a 2 or a 3 next possession here?
No 3 points, no foul.
The high tech bench here. Here comes Coach Rabidou. 24 seconds left in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a question for you, Pete. What do you think Rabidou should do? Do you think that they should try to score right away, or do you think they should use this whole 24-second right here?
I would use the whole 24 seconds, but that's what I would do. But you know, sometimes it doesn't come down to that. You know, sometimes you have to shoot. So it's really just, this is where a little bit of luck comes in. You know. But if you ask me, I would definitely run it down. And if the 2 is possible, let's go to OT. But let's see what happens. Similar lineup for Saigon. Avenito and Arnold both can pull it, and Bagyon as well. And don't forget about Scott, actually. I thought he was a new import, but I remember he played the last game. Now that you said in the beginning of the game, he shot a lot of 3s, so let's see. Bagyon. Scott with Charles smothering him. Bagyon going all the way. Stolen!
Turnover. And I think that will do it, folks.
The Bangkok crowd is going nuts. Been quiet the whole night. Been down the whole night. Jared Kenyatta, the hero tonight, takes the three, gets the three. Up two. Check out the defense here. You know, it was very hard for Bagyon to do anything because the screener was screening for him to go baseline. As Kenyatta makes it a three-point game.
Kenyatta with a chance to ice the game completely.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. High-tech Bangkok City, still undefeated. The hero tonight, the camera is on him. Jared Kenyatta, the point guard from the Philippines, saving the day.
Pete.
And on the sideline, coming up here, we got our reporter, Victoria, ready. Maybe she's not ready yet. As the players shake hands. Unbelievable game, Mike. I thought for sure that Saigon was going to get this one.
They definitely had a shot. They had the opportunity, Pete. It's just, I figured High Tech will figure out some way.
All right, and our reporter Victoria is standing by here. Take it over, Victoria. Victoria, you ready?
Pete, congratulations for your win again. It's 10-7 game.
Yes.
How do you feel right now?
Well, right now, it's still undefeated, but although we're undefeated, we still have to adjust so many things, especially right now. I guess what the players need is a lot of rest because we're just coming out on a 4-game week. A 4-game week. It's really tough, yeah.
Yes. Both of your teams play very well. Yeah, you two defend the game very well. So I would like you to talk about the Saigon Heat. What about the performance?
Well, their performance is really impressive in terms of the movements from Bagyon's pick and roll, and then Adam, Scott, who was really focused on winning the game. Also, Abinido was there, especially we're trying to contain them because yesterday we practiced how to contain the three imports, Bagyon, Scott, and Abinido. We struggled, but we did a good job in containing them. It's just we're not shooting well, and I guess it's about the four games that we have. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. About your team, do you satisfied about your performance? And are you ready to go to more game for next week coming?
Yes, actually, we're preparing for our next game that's in Singapore. And it's a top game because they have a new import and then a new addition. So, but then Coach Jing and me are scouting the game. So it's another homework, especially for Coach Jing. I have to give credit to him because he's doing well, and in adjusting the system. And also I want to really thank Kanyada for the last shot. He was the one who tried to give us the idea that we should have that pick. Yeah.
Okay, last one. Okay, I would like you to talking about your Thai fan.
Well, all our games, this undefeated 7-0 is all dedicated to the Thai people. So we hope that you come and watch us and support us in our quest for another victory for Thailand. We ทุกคนนะครับเราต้องยินดีครับทุกอย่างเราตามตับกับกุ้นตายแล้วครับนะครับครับขอบคุณมากครับ
Yes, very cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and congratulations again. Here is the start. Very impressive game. Okay, back to you, Pete, and see you next time. สวัสดีค่ะ
All right, thank you, Victoria. And as Coach Raha was saying, very well spoken tonight. Very close game. A very, very close game, as you say, Mike. Saigon was up the whole time, almost got it done, but could not get it done, was barely short. And high-tech Bangkok City stay undefeated. Won by just 4 points tonight. Let's see what they do next game, and Saigon's got to go back to the books. And we wrap things up tonight. Thank you for viewing the 2014 AirAsia's ASEAN Basketball League. My name is Peter Paisawan. My partner, Michael Earl. Have a good night. Basketball.